Alright, here's the video review for Mastermind Creations' COMMOTUS, which is their version of Turmoil from the comics. And he comes in, as you saw, the standard MMC nice box with the window packaging. Some pictures on the back. You also get his instruction manual and bio card with the comic. And he also comes with some extra accessories. Like, he comes with that little arm peg, which mine actually came with a second one already on the arm, pegged in here between the arms, so that's redundant. He comes with the extra handcuff pieces, and then an extra hand. Actually, not really an extra hand. You can see the one down here is missing because of his gun plugging in. But he comes with two hands and these little collars for the wrist, and then this little plug. You can use these collars. You can use Spartan's weapons on him if you wish, because they're the same mold for the most part. A few minor differences. You'll notice he doesn't have the guns here on his feet. He's just got some kind of clawed feet. His kneecaps are a little different. Obviously, the cannon's changed, different head. But for the most part, the same base mold. And this one really does look more like a metal slug tank with this giant cannon on it. And again, the turret can move some with the pistons. You can detach those pistons and give it a full 360. It's entirely up to you. So yeah, like I said, he transforms exactly the same way as Spartan. So you just pop this cannon off and flip that panel up like that, and that's how it's going to plug into his hand. You can actually have him hold it in his regular hand as a weapon if you want, but we're going to plug it into his arm. So we flip that around so that peg comes up. Kind of looks like Doc Brown's space locomotive there, especially if you look at just that part. Anyway, we're going to put that off. Not space locomotive, time locomotive. Anyway, so yeah, come out here. Unhook the legs from down here, and then snap those in half, bring them up together, bring the foot down, rotate it around on that, and of course you can lift the kind of foot panel up there, bring his foot in, snap this all the way around. There we go. Same on this side. Come on off foot. It doesn't want to come off. Oh, fine. Why are you so stubborn about not detach? There we go. Snap that together, lift up the foot panel, bring the foot down and around, and there we go. Bring his legs down, rotate these thigh panels properly out to the side. There we go. Get those lined up properly. There we go. Untab these side pieces here. And peg that from there, and then we can unhook these little pistons, put those up for the time being, pull the whole arm assembly out. It helps me split these out. You can pull this assembly right here down and hook it from the waist. There we go. Rotate his, I'll leave this here, rotate his lower waist around there. There's the whole lower body coming together. I'll flip these pistons down. Open up this piece, flip his head out. And rotate the arm assembly here on the back. There we go. Bring it up. Pull the arm panels in to tab in there on the sides. Come on. Okay, you're on. You're on. And once that's done, push this in to lock him into the front half of the body. Oh, missed one. There we go. Lock those in. Bring his arms down and around. Rotate him around. Flip this piece down. His fist. And same over here. See, the longer side of this is sticking out over here on this side. It was stored over here. I'm going to put it back over there with the longer peg on the inside. It's less obtrusive that way. It just kind of stores right here on the arm. There we go. Stand him up. Get him in frame here. See if we can't lighten the thing a little bit. You can't really see his eyes. He's got some really nice metallic red painted eyes. There we go. Yeah, there we go. Focus on his head there real quick. So yeah, he's missing his eye patch from his appearances later in the comics that are later in the timeline, but still a nice looking head. And then the cannon, like I said, you can plug any of Spartan's weapons in. You can give him a regular hand if you want. But again, since we flip this peg out on the cannon, just peg it right here into the end of his arm. And he's got his big cannon arm. And yeah, that's pretty cool. I like his tank mode a little better, I think. Just because it does have that big cannon-y, chibi kind of metal slug look to it. But I think I like Impactor. I think I like Spartan a little bit more as a figure, just because I think I'm more attached to the character. But yeah, that's a good solid figure, and it represents Tormo pretty well. I like some of the blue detailing. I've seen some guys paint their guys with more of this metallic blue paint, which looks really great. I have not done so yet on mine, obviously. So yeah, he's basically the same transformation as Spartan, but a very different look in both modes. Partly he's like it's not a full deep black. It's kind of a charcoal black, but really nice looking figure. He's got the same articulation, ball jointed head, the shoulders, bicep swivel, dual hinged elbows, wrist swivel. So there's the elbow in action. These panels do still like to pop off like they did on Spartan, but one, you can glue them on if that's a huge issue. But I find that as long as you transform it the right way, you're not trying to bend it up here to transform, you're bending it at this joint. I have many fewer issues with those popping off. But he's got the swivel here at the top of his abdomen, the swivel at the waist, universal hips, thigh swivel in a couple different places right there, and the hinged knees, and then the ball joint feet, which give him a lot of range of motion, as well as the toes themselves. So all in all, another good solid figure from Mastermind. There's COMMOTUS.